Son, daughter, listen carefully to what I am telling you now. While many are opening their eyes this morning with heavy hearts, tired even before they begin, believing that the weight of the week will be greater than the strength they possess, I, the Lord, say to you, do not fear, for I am still in control. Nothing you will face today takes me by surprise. No pain you carry has gone unnoticed by me. No tear has fallen without me seeing it. No prayer you have made, even in silence, has gone unanswered. Even if you did not feel my touch yesterday, even if you went to bed exhausted and woke up with the same weariness in your soul, know this, today I am holding you. You may think you have no more strength, that you are walking a dark path where no one understands your struggle, where the pressure is suffocating your faith, and your dreams are being crushed by time. But it is in that place where I most like to act. It is when human strength is depleted that my power manifests with greater intensity. When you are weak, I am your strength. When resources run out, I am your provision. When everything seems lost, I am your salvation. I have not left you alone. Even if circumstances try to convince you that everything is falling apart, one thing has never changed and will never change: my sovereignty over all things. Yes, I see when you strive even without recognition. I see the difficult people around you, the heavy environments, the judgmental looks, the words of contempt. I see how you try to stay calm, hold back tears, and keep believing amid chaos. But this morning, I visit you with a living word. You are not adrift, you are in my hands. You did not start this journey alone, and you will not finish it alone. I am the one who walks with you in the valley, in the desert, in the furnace, in the midst of plagues, losses, and bad news. I am the same one who was with Joseph in prison, with Daniel in the den, with Hannah in her tears, with Elijah in his hiding place. I am the one who turns tears into seeds of miracles. And this week, though it may have begun with oppression, it will end in victory. Do not look at the weight of the day as if it were the end. This is not the end, it is the beginning of something new. There are promises that have not yet been fulfilled but are still standing. There are healings you have not yet seen but are on their way. There are doors that have not yet opened but they already have a set destination and scheduled time. Do not despair because of the answers that have not yet come. The silence you face is not rejection, it is preparation. I work in the hidden, act in the invisible, and move heaven and earth for those who trust me even when everything seems against them. Stop carrying the weight that is not yours. I did not call you to live overwhelmed. I said, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. That is not just a nice phrase, it is a promise, and the promises I make, I keep. Even when the heavens seem closed, I still speak. Even when pain tightens your chest and discouragement tries to dominate you, I still breathe hope. My spirit still visits you, my love still sustains you, and my hand still guides you. Yes, I know there are battles no one sees, thoughts you are ashamed to confess, feelings suffocating you inside. Sometimes you even think about giving up, letting go, or disappearing. But listen, I know every wound, and today I have come to tell you that those wounds will not kill you. They will mature you, prepare you, and equip you for greater things. You were not created to be buried by this pain. You were chosen to overcome. I did not call you just to survive, I called you to conquer. The illnesses surrounding you, the diagnoses, and the fears haunting your mind are not greater than I am. No matter the name of the disease, the weight of the crisis, or the severity of the situation, I am the Lord who heals. I am the physician par excellence. I am the one who enters the dark room of the soul and reignites faith. I am the one who enters the storm and says, calm down, wind, be still, sea, and everything obeys my voice. So why doubt now? You have already seen what I did before. Why think I cannot do it again? Those who trust in me will not be put to shame, even when they mock your faith, even when they discredit your hope. Stand firm. There is an anointing on your life that no one can extinguish. There is a calling that even all hell cannot cancel. And if you are still breathing, it is because promises are still being fulfilled. Do not view past defeats as a sentence. See them as a lesson. What did not kill you made you stronger. What seemed like your destruction was just the stage for your reconstruction. I still write endings the world does not expect. I still give new beginnings amid chaos. I still lift the paralyzed. I still free those bound by emotional, spiritual, and physical chains. I still restore families. I still heal broken hearts. I still return stolen joy. I still transform curses into blessings. I still pour anointing into broken vessels. I still send provision in the desert. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. Today, while the world rushes forward, I invite you to rest in me, trust my timing, and hand over the weak to my care. Do not fear scarcity, for I am the owner of gold and silver. Do not fear tomorrow, for I am already there. Do not fear confrontations, for I go before you. No weapon forged against you will prosper, and every tongue that rises against you will be condemned. This is your heritage, and I affirm it myself. It is not about what you feel, it is about what I have already declared. You are more than a conqueror. You are mine, and if you are mine, I will take care of you. Even if you do not understand the ways, trust in my plans. Even if everything seems chaotic, my will remains good, perfect, and pleasing. I am aligning people, circumstances, and places for your advancement, and everything the enemy intended against you will be transformed into a testimony. Do not compare yourself to others. I work with each one at a different pace. What seems like a delay is just protection. What seems like a closed door is actually a rescue. And when the right time comes, I'll open the windows of heaven myself, and you will see it was worth trusting, it was worth waiting, it was worth not giving up. Today, while many say everything is getting worse, I tell you something new is beginning. Where the world sees chaos, I see a stage for miracles. Where people see an end, I see a beginning. That is why I have brought you here, because you needed to hear this. I am still in control. Neither Monday, nor diagnosis, nor debt, nor betrayal, nor pain, nor loneliness. None of that has more authority over you than my word. Lift your head, breathe deeply, take the first step. I'm with you, and what I have started in your life, I myself will complete. And now let me show you what I am doing beneath the surface, for while your eyes see little movement, I am shifting things in the spiritual realm that will soon manifest before you. What looks like silence is actually strategy. I've been aligning hearts, changing minds, and preparing opportunities that will come like sudden rain on parched land. There are conversations happening without your knowledge, about you for your good. There are hearts being stirred, decisions being reconsidered, positions being rearranged. You don't have to push open every door, child. You only need to remain faithful where you are, and I will cause the right doors to open in their time. You have been asking, but when? And I am telling you, soon, but not yet. Because if I release it too early, it will become a burden, not a blessing. I do not give what you are not ready to carry. I am preparing your hands as much as I am preparing the blessing. Some of the people you're praying for are still resisting, still blind, still hardened. But I see their journey from end to end. I know how to break through where words have failed. You are not alone in carrying their names in your heart. I am carrying them too. I've seen how the enemy tried to slip lies into your thoughts. Lies that you are unseen, unworthy, unwanted. But today I am uprooting those seeds. What was planted in deception will be exposed in truth. Your worth does not waver based on how others treat you. Your identity remains intact in me. There are moments you've walked into rooms and felt unseen, unvalued, like your presence didn't matter. But what you did not see was how I lit up the atmosphere the moment you entered, because light walks in when you do. My spirit in you carries weight even when others don't acknowledge it. Do not dismiss the spiritual authority I've placed on your life. The enemy fears your prayers more than you realize. The intercession you whispered in tears last night shook walls in unseen realms. Hell trembles when you speak in alignment with my will. You've wondered why some friendships are shifting, why certain people are becoming distant. It's not rejection, it's redirection. I remove what no longer serves your growth. I isolate not to punish you, but to bring you closer to my voice, where clarity isn't drowned by noise. You were not made to be common. That's why you've never truly fit in. Even when you tried to blend, you felt like a foreigner. That discomfort is not failure. It's evidence of your calling. I set you apart before you even knew what purpose meant. There's a tension inside you because you're being pulled out of old patterns. Growth feels like stretching. You're being expanded, not broken. I'm increasing your capacity for what's ahead. What feels like tearing is transformation. There are assignments ahead of you that will require the depth you're developing now. This season of waiting is not passive, it's preparation. The oil I'm pouring into your jar will sustain you when others run dry. You have no idea how many people will one day find healing through your testimony. The very wounds that once made you feel disqualified will be the evidence of my power at work in your life. Your scars will shine with redemption. Do not underestimate how I will use your quiet obedience, the way you keep showing up, keep forgiving, keep believing. It's building something eternal. I see the strength it takes to stay faithful when nothing looks fruitful, and I honor that faith. The atmosphere in your home is changing, even if you don't see it yet. The prayers you've spoken over your family, even the ones you whispered while washing dishes or folding clothes, have risen like incense before me. I have not ignored them. And the child you're worried about, the one whose choices trouble your soul, I know them better than you do. My hand is upon them even when they rebel. My voice is louder than the noise they're drawn to. Trust me, I will not let go of them. You've wondered if the generational patterns in your family can really be broken. Yes, they can. And you are the one I chose to start the breaking. That's why the pressure on your life has been so great, because the shift begins with you. You were not born to repeat cycles. You were born to break them. You were not born to echo the pain of the past, but to release a new sound, one of restoration, peace, and spiritual authority. I've clothed you in that assignment. Yes, I know how tired you feel when no one sees what you carry. But your labor is not in vain. Even when you feel like your effort falls into silence, I gather every act of love, every choice to do what is right, and I multiply it. I do not work by addition, I work by multiplication. One act of obedience releases waves of blessing beyond what you can measure. Every time you resisted bitterness, every time you chose kindness when anger tempted you, I recorded it. There's a door opening soon that will not look like what you expected. It will be disguised in something small, humble, maybe even unimpressive to the natural eye. But don't overlook it. It will be the beginning of a larger unfolding. I've given you ideas that others didn't understand, not because they are wrong, but because the blueprint wasn't given to them. Don't discard what I whispered to you just because no one clapped for it. Some revelations are meant to be carried in secret before being revealed in glory. You've asked me to increase your faith, but increasing faith doesn't come through comfort, it comes through dependence. That's why I'm letting you walk through what you can't control. I'm drawing you out of surface trust into deep reliance. You are not crazy for still believing. Faith will always seem foolish to the carnal mind, but it is faith that moves mountains, not intellect. Keep declaring what I told you, even when your eyes see the opposite. You are walking through a fog right now, but soon the path will clear. I'm not a God of confusion, I am a God of timing. And when the fog lifts, you'll understand why you had to walk slowly, why you couldn't rush ahead. In the stillness, I've been restoring your perspective. You were beginning to believe that you were falling behind, but in my timeline, you are exactly where you need to be. What looks like delay is divine alignment. Stop measuring your life by the pace of others. I'm not raising you according to their timeline. I'm doing something unique in you that requires a different rhythm, a deeper root system, and a more refined process. You've been faithful in the background, and now I'm about to bring you into rooms you didn't expect. Not to elevate your name, but to fulfill your assignment. You were never overlooked, just being hidden until the right moment. Prepare your heart, not just your hands, because what's coming will require inner strength more than outward performance. I am maturing your spirit so that success does not compromise your soul. Guard your peace. Not everything deserves your attention. Not every battle is yours to fight. Some things are distractions dressed as responsibilities. Learn to discern what is urgent and what is important. I will teach you to say no without guilt, to walk away without fear, and to stay still without panic. These are not signs of weakness, they are marks of wisdom.